Hi guys, welcome back to FelidomancyHoodoo. Joining us back down in Charlestown Beach again today. Been an interesting morning actually, been quite busy down here and I've had lots of people taking an interest. Just had one family walk over asking what I'm doing. So I explained to them about the chromancy and the bone and stone throwing and how it's very similar to tarot and stuff, just a different format. I found a couple of hag stones on the way down, so I had Spirit basically just say, like, offer one of these off to the family, and then funnily enough they turned around saying, I've been having my boys try and find these on the beach for me. So yeah, right place, right time, intuition's still working well, so that's a nice little nod from Spirit for this morning. Thank you, Spirit. But anyway, how have you guys been? It's been a bit of a manic fortnight, hasn't it, really, since the new moon. There's lots of stuff going on, energy's been all over the place, lots of rebirth, I suppose, transitioning for most of us in the collective. I mean, we've got Mars in Cancer at the moment, and yeah, there's a lot of tarot readers who are saying it's going to be a bit of a passive-aggressive energy. I'd say it's more just, it's not the passive, it is aggressive. Things are coming at us full pelt to some extent at the moment. Change is coming to us full pelt, and yeah, the best thing to do is, because the energies are so strong, is to stay positive. Be careful about what you say and think as well, because the energy is good for manifestations and you may end up manifesting something you didn't want. So just be careful of what you think, and it's really, really important to stay grounded, balanced and positive at the moment too, because of the energies. If we get overwhelmed, then we start thinking. If we start thinking, then it can lead to a negative thought process, and if we do that, it could come back to bite us. So just be careful. Things are still coming at us, but we've still got a chance to rest. Things are going to get more hectic in a week or two's time, all the way through April. So yeah, now is a good time to get some downtime, get yourself stable, get yourself grounded, just because things will go manic in a week or two's time. There will be a tower moment coming up as well for a lot of us. Now, tower moment people get scared of sometimes because they think, oh no, what's going to go wrong? Oh, my whole life's going to get turned upside down. But it's also time for the rebirth, and so we should be expecting that with the reset we've got going on at the moment with the energies. So again, stay positive, stay grounded, think about where you want to be in 4 or 5 years time, and start trying to manifest that, because now is the perfect opportunity to be doing it. Instead of worrying about a tower moment, use it as a slingshot to jumpstart you forward into the next era. That is the best advice I can give you on that one. You may find going back to your inner child and doing some hobbies and picking up something which you used to do, or picking up a new hobby, is the right sort of time to be doing that as well. It's a way to try and please your inner child and find your own happiness as well, because anything else which you find is holding you back, or anything from the past maybe as well, it needs to be released, because it's just going to be holding you back. It's like that bungee cord, it keeps pulling you back. You may find it with a job, you may find it with people, you may find it with a past relationship or a lover. Another thing we need to be concentrating on is being true to ourselves and those around us, because with the energies, again, any deceit is going to lead to negative energy with karmic consequences for something we do wrong. It's time to rebuild now for the future and make it however we want it to be. So yeah, some of us have been stuck in karmic cycles. We need to break it and start walking a straight line instead of going around in a circle. So now's the time to do it. Temptation is also going to come up. So it's one of those where you're going to have to follow your intuition to guide you. What feels right will be right. If anything feels a bit, I'm not sure, then you know there's something not quite right with it. So your intuition is going to be highlighted, I suppose, at the moment, with the energies going on as well. So as with all the energies here, use it to your advantage. If your intuition's strong, then you know what's going to be good for you and you know what's not going to be good for you. So all you can do is follow that. If you've got any questions or any worries, and have a chat with Spirit, they're there to guide you too. So get meditation, have an ask, they're there to help guide you. But yeah, live each day as it comes at the moment, because it's not going to be an overnight change, it's not going to be an overnight success, it's going to take time to do it. So just be methodical in how you work with the energies, be methodical in what you're looking for in the future, and slowly work towards that day by day. Anyway, that's probably enough of me boring you for a bit, because wow, yeah, it's over 6 minutes on the intro this time. So I should get the tray and the stones out, and we should do a energy and chakra read for the full moon in April 2023. We're going to switch up a little bit as well today. After doing the chakra throw, I'm going to re-throw the red, the white and the green stones as a yes-no for the collective. So if you've got a question, there's going to be the opportunity to see what Spirit advises you with. But anyway, I should get on and get this tray out, and I'll see you in a second with the stones. So as always, I've cleansed the area, I've cast a circle and I called the spirits in. So let's ask the spirits what we can expect to work on for our energies and where our chakras are at during the full moon fortnight in April 2023. Spirits, guides, what energies do the collective need to concentrate on during this full moon, please, in April 2023? What do we need to concentrate on? What do we need to work on? If any of the chakras misaligned, blocked, what advice do you have for the collective, please, Spirit? Are you ready? Thank you. Oh, looking at that, it's looking pretty balanced, being honest. You've got the trapezium over here, which I'm not feeling much from that, actually. There's a big line down here, which is, it's all divided off. The closest one here we need to work on is playfulness. So maybe we've been working a bit too hard, burning the candle at both ends a little bit. Maybe there's something a little bit on the creative side, which is in our inner child, a bit like what you were saying earlier on about taking up a new hobby. Now, that's going to point directly to that. So it's one of those, just take what relates. But there's definitely some playfulness, inner child work we need to sort out at the moment. It's not a shadow side, so that's good, because I was half expecting after the last fortnight or so of doing shadow work to needing to be doing a bit more, but actually that's a good sign, because it means we've dealt with the shadow side. Now we can have some fun and some playful time. So thank you, Spirit, that's awesome. Like I said, I'm not feeling anything off that. That feels like it's all pretty much balanced, so well done. Doing well. We're doing well, collective. Energies are looking strong for this next fortnight. Just make sure you have some fun, have some playtime, do something which makes your inner child glow. Well, the best advice, Spirit's offering there. Chakra wise, you're going to be looking the sacral chakra. I have heard from other people about, without the energies it's probably good to close down our top 3 chakras and concentrate on our bottom ones, being the root, being the sacral and solar plexus. It's all about the roots with this restart, and it's re-establishing ourselves to where we need to be and where we're going to grow to for this next chapter in this new era. So yeah, that's what Spirit's suggesting. Bit of work on the chakra, have some fun, have some playful time. So yeah, thank you, Spirit. We've had a lot worse ones, so let's have a good fun fortnight, shall we? Let our hair down, stop worrying about things, look forward, and yeah, just enjoy the moment for the moments. So right, we're about to go and do the yes no now. So this is a new one which I've used a few times on my readings and stuff, but yeah, it's not one I've done on the videos before, so we're going to find out. Obviously you're going to use the white stone as your soul, as we always have done for the energy readings. You're going to use the green for yes, red for no. Nice easy yes no. I have discovered sometimes they can end up quite close, or they can end up together like that, in which case that's more of a maybe. So we'll see what Spirit comes back with. So if you've got a question you'd like a yes or no answer to, now's a chance to think about it. Put it out into the ether, put it out into the source, and send your energy this way so we can try and get a good and true answer for you. Spirit, for the collective yes no question, what response do you have, please? You ready? Thank you. That's a maybe, isn't it? They are both pretty much the same distance. So, oh well, I'm afraid I can't answer your question on that one this time round. Maybe it'll be better on another video. Maybe there's too much going on at the moment and we're not supposed to know where we've got to go. Or maybe some of us haven't manifested where we want to be either. So it's a chance to yeah, have a think about where you want to get, where you want your life to grow to over the next couple of years. Think long term, because now, as I said at the start of the video, now's the time to do it. Anyway, I'm going to get the stones away now. I'm going to drag the bone set out and ask Spirit to give us a prediction for the next fortnight. I'll see you in a second with the bones. So as the circle's still open and the Spirit is still here, we're going to just dive straight back in. So I'm going to ask Spirit, guides, what advice do you have for the collective over this next fortnight in the full moon in April 2023, please? What's going to be good? What's going to be bad? What's going to be surprising? What can the collective expect? What information and guidance do you have for the collective, please, Spirit? You ready? Thank you. Well, okay. Had 3 jumpers there. First off, warning bell. So I'm presuming that is follow your intuition now, because that jumped out the bowl something chronic. So your intuition, as we said at the start, is going to guide you to what you need to be worried about and what feels right. If something feels right, follow it. We also had the sixpence jump out. It jumps out on tails, so there's many things outside which you can't see at the moment, maybe, or many things outside we don't have to worry about. We need to be concentrating on, maybe we need to be concentrating on our playfulness and our inner child. I think that's saying. But there's lots of things as well we may not know. It's going to relate different to all of us. Take what you will, take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then leave it for somebody else, because the message will be there for them instead. You also had the good jump out, so we don't have to worry about what's going to be coming good for us, because it jumped out of the bowl. So again, it's not really anything we have to worry about, but it's sometimes when they jump out, then they also have a little bit of a meaning. I can pick up on the energy with it. Hence what I said, what I have with the warning bell and the sixpence. But you don't have to worry about things being good. So things are definitely turning around for those who've been going through some struggles. So fantastic. Well, starting in the centre here. Right. Anything else? Is there anything else I have to remove? Do we need that in? Do we need that in? Awesome. Right. So the loss can disappear off. That's another good one. That's another good thing. Right. Where are we? Does that need to be there? Does that need to be there? No, so I can remove that one as well. That's the bad shell. So nothing bad's going to happen. As the good one fell out, we don't have to worry about anything good coming, because it's coming. Awesome. Is there anything else which needs removing, Spirit? Right, that one there. Is that really moving? Okay. Also been told to take the no out, so this is looking like a positive reading already, so fantastic. This is awesome. I'm starting with the dice. You can see it's on the number 4, so keep an eye out for repeating numbers. Well, repeating 4s. Could be on the number plates, it could be on a phone number, it may even be like you pull up at a set of traffic lights and see a house number, and then keep on seeing the same number crop up time and time again. Have a look and line up the synchronicities and angel numbers, life path numbers. It could represent something for you. 4 in the tarot also represents stability. It may also represent 1111, which is new starts, new beginnings. We're in a reset, so that could make sense. Right, starting from the centre, because in this reading, rather than starting from a stone, I'll start in the centre, and the timeline will go out towards the outside. So this is being a now. The outside of the tray will be later on. We pass a fortnight for the full moon. First off, in here we have masculine energy and a health. Now I'm not feeling like there's anything majorly bad there. It's almost like a kick up the arse to go and get exercising a bit. Maybe with the weather we've been staying inside, watching a bit too much TV, maybe enjoying a few too many beers or something silly. But maybe it's time, now the weather's changing and spring has sprung, to get out and about more. Get out in nature, do some walking meditations, just get back in touch. We've got the daylight hours now, the clocks have changed, so you can get back from work and you've got a couple of hours daylight after work as well, so awesome. Over here you have change, which is good. You also have gain, which is also good. And next to it is a pointer coming back, pointing back towards the masculine energy and the health. So maybe if you get out and about more, there's going to be an opportunity there which brings in change, but it's a good change and you're going to gain from it. So yeah, even more reason to get out there. If you don't get out there, you won't meet people, you won't find the opportunities Spirit's putting out there, and you're going to miss things instead, aren't you? So thank you, Spirit, good advice there. Following around the timeline, we're going to have a lot of communications. It's going to be work based. We've got the screw there representing work. They're together. That's going to be about in a week, maybe 10 days time. But yeah, it's going to be communications there regarding work. Now, it's good energy. It's good energy. I think, yeah, it's going to be good communication. Maybe a little bit of a little bit of an obstacle to get round, but keep your faith. You will get there. In the end, it's going to be good. Just trying to see which way the timeline's going to go. Around here, you got love. It could be self-love. It could be love for a friend. We explain this every time. It's going to represent each of us differently. But we've got love there. That's also going to lead to something regarding our home by the end of the fortnight. Over here you got partnership. That could represent business, it could represent a relationship, a friendship. It's also leading to family afterwards, a couple of days later, which, I don't know, maybe there's some pregnancy in there coming up for a few of us. Over here you've got wealth, leading to the feminine bone. Obviously, feminine energy, masculine energy, they have both inside of us. It's like the Empress and the Emperor in tarot. It's a case of maintaining a balance. But you do have a yes there, so maybe you've got a question coming up with feminine energy, but it's the spirit suggesting yes, it's going to bring you wealth. Looking back around here, you've got movement. It's very similar to the Chariot card in the tarot. It could represent you've been waiting for something to come in, and then all of a sudden it does. It could also represent travelling lots for work. That's right next to your magic. So maybe you're travelling night walking rather than day walking. Maybe you're doing lots of astral travel. Maybe you're doing lots of manifestations, but it's going to come good. And with the 4 next to it, looking at it from the 11-11, that could well mean that's the basis for your restart. So it's time to make moving and work your magic to get to where you want to be. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We should be back in a fortnight with another video. Until then, take care. Blessings.